Yo, hello. How's it going? What are we saying? 1 second. Whoa. These are good for exercise. Carrying watermelons, doing this sort of thing with them. Really good for you. Really good for you. So when I'm carrying my watermelons back, sometimes I've got 3 or even 4 and 4. And it's like really good exercise, strength training, carrying these melons. You're on a 5-day orange fast. That's good. That sounds cool. Yeah, people don't think you can build muscle with watermelon. Look, I'm building muscle with watermelon juice. I'm actually building it. People don't realize you can do that. Like, I'm not like literally a bodybuilder, but look, there's like, I'm doing that with watermelons. That's real. That's legit. Hello, Wendy. You can actually do that. You can actually build muscle with fruit. Fruit juice. It's not the fiber or any of that builds you up. It's the amino acids and the protein is in the juice. The benefit of fruit is in the juice. So that's where all the stuff is. So you can actually build yourself up. You can build muscle. You can get gains on fruit. People don't realize that. And if you're juicing, the body can build itself up quicker because it doesn't have to focus on digestion. Hi, Katrina. Hello. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. This is day 13. Fruit juice, watermelon only. I've had 1 grape juice, and that was the other day. Apart from that, it's been pure watermelon. So, 13th day of this. 1 sec. So it's going good. There's a lot that happens when you're cleaning your body like this. There's a lot of detox that happens emotionally. So, would I recommend taking supplements, or they are a money fraud scam? Well, they're not. They're just not natural. So your body can't really do anything with them. If you're like, what you mean, like B12 or vitamin D or all that stuff? It's all natural. It's all unnatural. Fresh made grape juice is crazy good. You couldn't believe it when you first had it. It is, but it's intense for a detox. I don't like detoxing with grapes. It's too much. It's overwhelming. Like, to do grapes is overwhelming. You got to be nutcase. You got to be a nutcase to do pure grape. Such as potassium pills and magnesium. Yeah, that's all a waste of time. You don't need all that. You just need this. This has everything. This has everything. This is it. This is it. This is the truth. This is the truth. Day 13, no food, just watermelon juice. And this is really good for your muscles to do this sort of thing with watermelons. Because you use all your muscles. When you use machines in the gym, you're isolating muscle groups. You put your back up against the machine. But when you're doing this sort of movement, and that's like, it's not that heavy, but it's putting strain. It's working all the muscles in the body. So it works everything. The body's holistic, which means it's designed to move as a whole thing. So you shouldn't isolate muscle groups. That's why when people say there's a proper push-up form, no, there isn't. The only push-up form is wherever your body is most comfortable. Don't listen to people that say, you're not doing a real push-up because you didn't do all the... Like, you shouldn't put strain on your muscles like that. You should move in the ways that your body is comfortable and build it up that way. Do you lose weight through just eating fruit? No, I've been doing, and I'm going through a detox right now, but I've been doing like push-ups. I'm actually building muscle, it seems. Look, I'm doing that with watermelon. I wasn't even doing push-ups or anything before I started. And now I'm doing them, and I'm doing it on watermelon juice. You can actually build yourself up with fruit juice. It's very real. So, all this, sorry, I got a hair in my mouth. All this protein, like eating meat and eating large amounts of protein and protein powders and all this, you don't need all that. You really don't. Your body gets everything it needs from this. Amino acids, protein, sugar, carbs, fuel, hydration, everything. This is it. This is it. Best thing ever. Do you DM people? Never do that. If you got a DM from me before you messaged me first, it wasn't me. Calisthenics is the way to go. Yeah, exactly. And you're not putting strain on certain muscles. So, it is the way to do it, yeah. How many days are you in on fruit juice only? 13. 13. 13th day. Just watermelon. Do you feel more energized eating only fruit? Yes, but you have to detox first. So this is why there's so much confusion surrounding food, because if you don't detox and you just start eating fruit, you will experience symptoms and tiredness, and you'll fall asleep a lot because your body's detoxing. You'll have gas, you'll have the runs, you'll have acids come out, everything. So people do that because they've been eating like normal food, and then they come to the conclusion, oh, the fruit is not ideal, you need other things. But if you actually clean yourself, like properly, do it, and it takes some doing. If you actually get clean, then live on fruit, you'll see a whole new world. You won't need coffee, you won't want coffee, you won't have any stimulants. You'll sleep like 4 hours a night, you'll have abundant energy, you'll be able to exercise all day, every day with no fatigue, literally no fatigue. You'll be able to run 5Ks, and it'd be like you just walked. And I have proof of that as a video on my channel, if you want to see that. Me running 5K without opening my mouth once, purely nasal breathing. And then after I got off the treadmill, I didn't even have to take, it took me like 20 seconds to recover. Literally, 5.5K. That's what I'm talking about here. This is the kind of superhuman stuff that you can achieve. How can you tell the fruit you buy is real? You can use GMO fruit and it will still heal you. I've done that. You were worried you'd get super skinny, but you have muscle with the fruits. Exactly. Fruit is power food. You can be muscle man if you want. Like, you can build on fruit if you're dedicated. But you have to recognize the detox part first. So if you detox first, then build, or you got to balance it. You will only notice the benefit of fruit if you detox first, and then you can build. So you have to clean your body first to see the benefits. This is why people don't recognize that fruit is so cool. How long have I been doing this for? Doing what? Probably about 5 years since I first discovered this. Well, I say probably. It's exactly 27th of December 2021. That's when I started doing this. Hi, Lexi. What's my standpoint on different diets according to DNA? Nonsense. Everybody has the same physiology. The cleaning process is the same for all. Every human body needs the same things. First time trying orange. And you have, based on how clean you are and what kind of damages you have, you're going to need to use different things to support yourself while you're cleaning. But ultimately, everybody needs the same stuff. Yeah, watermelon juice is the powerful one. Hi, Aiden. Yeah, you can ask. Yeah, don't say that you're going to ask the question. Just ask the question. Isn't some fruits acidic? Yeah, but they still cleanse and they still get waste out. They still get waste out. Do you just jump from place to place? Yeah, we're always on the move. Yeah, this is a different place, as you can see. I just move around. So I like to move around. I feel stagnant, especially if I'm living in like Airbnbs and hotels and stuff. If I stay in one for too long, it starts to feel, I don't know, stagnant. There's a really nice thing about entering a room that somebody else has cleaned and it's already ready to go, and the towels are all folded neat. You know, like if you have like a wife or if you have a girlfriend and you come home, women like to make the house nice. So the towels are all folded, the clothes are all folded, they'll wash the clothes and fold them all nice. Like if I wash my clothes, I'll just fold them and leave them, and it's kind of nice. But if a woman does it, they'll do it with nice loads of care, because a man needs a woman. But if you don't have that, Airbnb has got you covered, because if you come in the gaff, the towels are folded, the bed is made, it smells nice, it's all clean, someone's hoovered it, it's beautiful. So I like that. Like if I stay in a place for too long on my own, it starts accumulating mess, basically. It does. It's just a natural thing. If you're a man, you can't keep the same cleanliness standards as a woman, because it's inherent in their being to want to keep the space lovely. That's part of a woman's thing, wanting to make a beautiful space. And men have that too, but it's not quite the same. So Airbnb, That's what I do. And the bed is made when I get. Even sometimes, look, there's a thing on the door you can. If I lived on my own, in my own house, I wouldn't be able to put that on the door and have someone come in and clean it. It says I messed up my room, but because I'm here, I can put that on the door and someone will come and clean the room for me. So that's a beautiful thing about living in these kinds of situations. Juicing removes fiber, not good. What's not good about that? It gives your digestive system a break. And if it's not good, how can I be doing it and feeling so good? I feel fantastic. And I'm doing exercise every day, building muscle, and I haven't eaten. I've just been juicing. Yeah, there's the juicer there, you can see. So I'll just leave it there, and then when I want one, I'll just make some and make it on the go. It's better to keep it fresh. What do I know about frequency? Everything is frequency. Everything. Everything is different frequencies, different vibrations. Even the stuff that you can't see. That's why you like certain people. If you match frequency, you like a person because you're on the same frequency. It's like tuning the radio into the right frequency to get the music to come out. It's like that, same thing. What's my counter argument for necessary protein intake? Well, like I said, I'm building muscle. I'm not skinny. I'm not like massive or anything, but there is muscle there. You can see that there's definition. And the cool thing about having fruit is you will have definition in your muscles because your body won't be holding on to any excess water. So you will actually be able to see the leanness of your body. And you'll feel, it's like, so if you look at it like dogs, greyhounds are really athletic and lean and they run fast and they're like really alert and they're really like lean. Leanness is what you want. You don't want to be like big and bulky and slow because that's water. When a lot of people go to the gym and lift weights, they don't even have full range of motion. You see them walking around like that. They walk around like this because they don't have full range of motion because they have water in all these places because they're eating a lot of protein from animals and their body's retaining all this water. They're eating a lot of salt, so their body's keeping hold of it. So they walk around like that. And that's like, why would you want that? You want to be lean. You want full range of motion in your arms and everything. You want to feel like a greyhound. You want to be like ready to go. You want to have like leanness and energy in your body. You want to be able to always just move around like without any kind of fatigue. If you're eating a lot of gunk, you're going to get out of breath quickly. But if you've got clean intestines, you can talk and jump around and everything and not even feel breathless. Like I'm just doing this all on breath. It feels the same as sitting and talking. It's the same thing because I've cleaned. And I'm lean, and I don't have excess water hanging onto my body. How do you detox and get rid of mucus? Butt transition. This is over here, you're here. Do you want to just, like to get here, you have to walk here. But to walk here, you have to run the gauntlet of transition. So you have to do all this stuff and then you get here. If you just go straight here, you're going to feel like you're here when you do it because the detox will be very intense. But if you transition from normal food from here, and then come here, you're going to feel okay. Well, this is over here still. You're going to feel okay. You're eating rice, you're eating potatoes, you're eating pasta, you're eating bread. It's okay. You like it. It's enjoyable. You're having carbohydrates, you're getting the fats and oils out, and you don't feel too bad. And then when the fats and oils get out, you can come here, and then it'll feel like this instead of feeling like this. And then eventually it'll feel like this, and then you'll feel like this, and this is good. Why does nature have vegetables and grains? You can eat vegetables and grains. I'm not hating on vegetables and grains. I don't hate on anything, but I'm not saying don't have vegetables and grains. You should definitely have those to transition. When I'm done with this, I'm going to eat vegetables and grains. Sometimes, I think. It's hard to say because these always change your life. When you do a long juice fast, it changes your life. But I'm going to eat vegetables and grains. I'm going to eat quinoa. I'm going to eat rice, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say. I think I am. I'm definitely gonna eat cooked vegetables though. Definitely 100%. I don't know about grains so much. Quinoa, yeah, maybe, but definitely vegetables. Sweet potatoes, cooked veggies, mushrooms, broccoli, cauliflower, tomato, all that stuff. I love that. I love making mucusless curries and stuff. Use cauliflower rice, make a curry. It's beautiful. What do I use to detox? This is it. It's the king. What got me to this point? Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of work. Most people have a job that they go to and they get there at 9 and they finish at 5. And then they do whatever else. For me, doing this, as soon as I wake up, I'm working. And then all the way up until the moment I go to bed, most days. People are like, what do you do for a job? This is my job. I'm doing this so I can bring the message to everybody else. What do I feel about coffee or energy drinks? You don't need them and you won't want them if you clean your body. You'll have the energy anyway. I'm a very energetic person. I feel alive. Like if you look at my eyes, they're like wide open and I'm on no stimulants. I'm just on watermelon because that's living. This is life. This is electric. This is the real deal. You won't need coffee or stimulants if you eat properly. And actually, you won't want them. If I drank a coffee right now, it would be so overwhelming. I remember last time I was really clean. Someone gave me some shilajit. You know that like mineral. You know if you know what shilajit is, it's like a mineral. You dissolve it in hot water, and then it turns into like a drink. And you drink it, and I drank it, and it was like the rush I got off of it. It was way too intense. I was like, whoa! I was like off my head. I was like, you know, like if you do certain other substances, it was like that. It was like being off my nut because I was already clean. So if you're already clean, you don't need those kinds of things. After completing a juice fast, what should one eat? Fruit to break the fast. Fruit to break the fast, but after that, cooked veggies, grains, whatever. But fruit to break the fast. If you do a long juice fast, you want to eat fruit for like a week after. Just fruit. You did a 7-day juice fast years ago, and when you played soccer, you never got tired. Exactly. How has your life changed by fasting? Not fasting, juice fasting. Do it and see. That's my message. Do it and see. Too many people asking questions. Do it. Do it. Do it. Stop asking questions. Just do it. See what I mean. Go and do it. What's it going to cost you? This will change your life. What? What have you got to lose? Do it. See what I'm saying. Don't just ask me. Did I say December 21st of 21? December 27th of 21. I remember when I started the 96-day juice fast, it was 2 days after a 5-day bender on drink and loads of other stuff. And it was 2 days, and I was just like, I'm done with the drink, because I was drinking for like a long time. And I was just like, I'm done with it. And then I started that. And the day I started the juice fast, I knew I was going to do 90 days. That was my goal, 90 days. And I knew I was going to do it on the day I started because I needed to. It was like a life-changing thing. I knew there was no way I would fail. Did I get my hair styled? No, this is how it looks. This is natural. I haven't even entered a shower in, when was the last time I showered? Over 24 hours. It's just how it looks. It's quite long. I would never get it styled. It's styled itself. Like, so you get like a dog or a cat or a lion or anything. All these animals just look good naturally. They don't need a shave or anything like that. Humans are like that too. You think humans are different? How would humans be different? You're gonna look good if you just leave it. It's gonna fall into place. It's like the hairs on your arms know when to stop growing, and so will this. Do you know what I mean? If you keep cutting it, it's going to keep growing back because it wants to grow. But and I've learned that now. I don't have long hair. I don't know how long it's going to get, but I'm not going to cut it. Do I believe America is real? I don't pay attention to the news ever at all. Not even a little bit. I don't know what's going on with that. I stopped paying attention to that ages ago. It's all made up. It's all made up. It's all made up. It's all there to scare you. To get you to think that something bad is coming to your front door. That's what it is. They want you to think that something bad is coming to your front door, but it's only ever on the TV. Have you noticed that? It's only ever on the TV. Show me a war outside your front door. There isn't one. It's on the TV. Get the TV off. Turn off the news. It goes away. That's what it is. They want you anticipating something bad so they can distract you from what they're really doing and distract you from what you really need to be doing. On that note, I've got a little swig I can have here. Beautiful. You've got to clean up after yourself, bro. I am cleaning up after myself. Speak for you. Like, don't tell me about cleaning up after myself. You should take some advice from me and do a bit of this. What did you use to detox before your fruit diet? I didn't. That's the whole point. What I was doing before the fruit diet made me need to detox. Do I fast based off the lunar cycle? Not at all. The moon is fake. Just so you're aware. You can pay cleaners to come to your home. No, it's an Airbnb. And yeah, you could pay cleaners. Oh, I'm well behind on these messages. Whoa. It is what it is. I'm embodying vitality. Yes. Where do you think that comes from? Where do you think that comes from? Think it comes from this? Do you think it comes from eating sandwiches with lots of cheese in them and lots of crisps and lots of mayonnaise? Or do you think it comes from this? Realistically, where do you think that comes from? I used to eat a lot of cheese sandwiches when I was a kid. Orange juice, fast thoughts. Yeah, do it. It's powerful though. Orange is intense. Let's put it that way. This is the best. I am so convinced of it. I've done many juice fasts, 300 days more than that, like 300 plus days. This is the best. There is no doubt. This is the king fruit. I will argue this with anyone or debate it with anyone. This is absolutely the best. It's the lowest density. It's the lowest in sugar. So that means you can drink more of it. So it's more hydrating. It rehydrates more of the old waste. So it's the lowest in calories, which means you can have more of it. You want to have more of it because the goal is rehydration. This is the king. What about someone working 12 hours every day and doesn't have time to prepare fruit all the time? You can buy juice. You can eat fruit. You can eat fruit. Like, fruit is already ready to eat. That's the beauty of it. You don't have to prepare fruit. Fruit is already prepared. How long to transition on carbs? About 6 months, honestly. To do it properly, about 6 months. And that's just how it is. Like, 6 months is what it's going to take. I get so many messages from people saying, hey, I've been doing the carbs for 2 weeks. I'm ready for a juice fast. And then they message me 3 days later saying, I've just been in bed. I can't move. All this shit. Like, like I said, transition. Too many people try and skip the transition. Do not underestimate it. Do not underestimate. You said you're on a water fast, but you can't build muscle if you're not in a calorie surplus. I didn't say I was on a water fast. You need to learn how to listen. I've been doing this every 2 minutes, picking up the watermelon. You said you're on a water fast. I'm juggling a watermelon every 5 minutes. I started this stream doing this with the watermelon. This is what I've been doing. You're always your most energetic after eating fruit. What about if your whole diet was fruit? How would you feel then? If you're the most energetic after eating fruit, what about if you only ate fruit? How would you be? Imagine what kind of vitality you would have. Imagine what kind of energy you would have. Imagine the kind of radiance you would embody if you did that. And this is early in the process. This is what I'm trying to get across. I'm early in the process. It gets better. It gets better, if you can imagine. It's beautiful. Best thing ever. A deep tissue massage is good. Yeah. Can't be anything wrong with that. Oh, hold on. Let's see what else we got. Let us see the physique. Nah, mate. It's not ready yet. I'm still in transition. When it's done, an artist will not show you a half-completed painting. You're watching a process, not a finished. I was going to say product, but you shouldn't say that about yourself. But an artist isn't going to. If you said to an artist, say, "Hey, show me your painting. Let's prove you're a good painter. Show me your half-finished painting." He's going to be like, "Why don't you just wait until it's done?" You're watching a process, basically. Oh, mate, hold on. This isn't. I'm going to just hold the phone. How long did we stay on transition? About 6 months. Hold on. $300 for Atlas Prophylax. Yeah, that is about what it costs. It's the best money you'll ever spend. $300 to realign your Atlas permanently forever. It's the best. You're only eating fruit. Thanks for the input on no fats and salt. You feel great. Of course you do. We'll get in your Atlas Prophylax realign a decade of sitting. It'll realign everything. Yes. What you feel if you ate meat instead of this? Probably really sad. We'll get in your, yeah, it will do that. Atlas, definitely. What are my vitals? I've never checked my vitals. I haven't checked my vitals since I had an anxiety problem, which was about 10 years ago. I used to have a blood pressure machine. I used to check it all the time because I had anxiety. But I don't base things on what a number says. Just base it how you feel. Do you feel good? You are good. You're your own doctor. No one else is going to be able to tell you. Like, if I feel good and then a machine decides to tell me that I'm not good, I'm not going to listen to that. Like, I already know, like, who's even to say what the right number should be? Like, all of the medical literature is based on people who have blocked up bodies. Like, all of the correct levels, like how much iron you need, how much vitamin this you need, how much vitamin that. All of those numbers are from people who didn't have a clean body. So where are they getting these metrics from? So I'm not going to let a number on a machine based on some medical literature that someone else made up tell me what is good if I feel good. So there's no point checking my vitals. Can I put this there? Is it going to balance? That would be nice. Yeah, that's better. Cool. I prefer not to have to hold the phone. You see what you mean about the mucus? You're spitting mucus out more often today. Yeah, of course. And how do you unblock your chakras? You clean your body because it's a physical thing. This whole thing is a physical thing. So if you clean your body, you'll unblock everything spiritually. How to clean it. This is what you do. But like I said, transition. Go to my YouTube channel. It's called True Immortal, and watch some of my videos there. There's ones on transition. You can find them easier on the YouTube channel. So do that, and you'll find videos about transition. How do I get past food cravings? You eat the food. If you have a food craving, you eat the food. That's why you transition. That's why if you're, the reason that I can do this is because I'm not craving all that other stuff because I've transitioned. If you don't transition, you're going to be craving it so much that you're going to find it difficult. So that's why you do the transition. That isn't a proper watermelon, no. What's not proper about it, mate? Is this not good enough for you? Hey? What's wrong with it? Come on. Tell me what's wrong with this watermelon if it's not a... This is a watermelon with black seeds. Come on, where's that guy? Tell me what's wrong with this watermelon. Why is this not a proper watermelon? Go on. That's a GMO watermelon. Trust, I know. Now tell me, come on, mate. Trust, I know. I always give reasons for my information. You have to do the same as a courtesy. What is tell me how you know that that's a GMO watermelon. Plus, it doesn't matter if it is either. I've healed on supermarket grapes before, but I'm just asking, how do you know that? This is beautiful. It's full of black seeds and everything. How do you know you're a clean? You would know, trust me. It just takes some doing. It takes some time. It's a baby watermelon. The brown spot's lab made. That's not lab made, that's webbing. That's normal. That happens in the field while it's growing. That's just normal webbing. Actually, the more webbing there is on a melon, the sweeter it is. Yeah, who cares, someone says. Exactly. Thank you. Who cares? It still cleans you. It still heals you. It still has electricity in it. It still has sugar in it. It still flushes your body out. What more do you want? Have you unlocked your Kundalini? Get your Atlas in. That's what that is. Yes. You once ate 4 apples and 2 lemons and you started to see noises. Well, that's interesting. It's good. It looks like that in your country. Yeah, so when I was getting imported melons from Morocco, they were way bigger. They were like this big. They were huge. But this is different. These are locally grown. This is locally grown. Like in a quiet place in the middle of Asia. If this is GMO, then they're all GMO. So it doesn't matter. How do you know if you're a projector or a manifester? Human design. Google human design, your human design chart. That's what you want to do. Get on the seeded grapes. Yeah, they are. Grapes are powerful, but they're too powerful. Try and eat only grapes during a fruit fast and tell me how you get on with that. Thank you, Elevation. Hello. Yeah, do only grapes and then tell me how you get on with that, because that's not gonna feel too good for you. It's very intense to do grapes. Grapes are so strong. Our majority of fruits and veggies are acidic and not alkaline. No, don't worry about that. They're just trying to make it difficult for people. So they'll say, someone left a comment in one of my videos the other day saying, I can't believe you're advising people to eat fruit when it's not spring. It's like, you have to understand, because in his head, you should only eat fruits in spring. And maybe that's true in a perfect world. But to tell most people that you should only eat fruit in spring, or that most fruit is acidic, which it isn't, just makes it difficult for people to even want to do it. You have, where most people are eating fast food and stuff. How can you tell someone who's eating fast food that they should only eat fruit in spring? It's ridiculous. If you're eating fast food, you can eat fruit whenever you want. You're already eating fast food. What difference does it make? It's still going to heal you. This is what I'm saying. Don't worry about those little things like, oh, that watermelon doesn't have seeds in it, so I can't have it. And then go back to eating sandwiches and mayonnaise and fries and crisps. This is the mentality that people have. You can heal with GMO fruit. Profoundly as well, because I've done it. I did a 96-day juice fast with the most GMO fruit you've ever seen, and it healed me profoundly. So don't worry about all that. You should do your best with what you have. Who is this they that want to manipulate us? You don't want to know. I don't want you to be up at night. And I say that in a bit of a patronizing way, but if you don't know, and the way you phrased it, I don't think that, you can find out, basically, if you want to know. But most people don't need to know that. Most people just need to know what to do. It's clean. If your vibration is high, it will outshine the GMO. Sure. How many blueberries in a day should you eat? Not that simple. As many as you want, basically, is the basic answer. As many as you want. How many do you want? Have that many. Is coconut water in a can okay to drink? Not ideal, but it's okay, yeah. Better to get the carton, and then even better, I had a coconut yesterday. Better to get raw, fresh. Smells amazing. So some people eat the flesh of the coconut as well, but I don't do that. I never had, even when I'm eating food, I don't do that. I just drink it. When's the last time I ate something bad? Not that long ago. That's why I'm doing a detox now. Not that long ago. Thoughts on smoking? Don't do that. Stop barbecuing yourself. Rehydrate your body and you won't want to smoke. Eat carbohydrates and get active. Do some exercise. You won't want to smoke. You won't want to do all that. It's the sedentary lifestyle which makes you want to smoke, because it actually lets you breathe better in a way. When you inhale a cigarette, it's like it kind of lets you breathe. But if you just go for a run and eat some carbohydrates. So people who smoke cigarettes, I used to smoke cigarettes. So people who smoke cigarettes will understand that because every now and then someone who smokes cigarettes will do some cardio exercise. If you smoke cigarettes and go for a run, you don't want to smoke cigarettes after, because you already got the breathing in. It's the breathing. Everything's about breathing. That's why people get addicted to running. That's why people get addicted to vapes. That's why people get addicted to cigarettes. That's why people get addicted to all sorts of things, because of the breathing. But if you just go for a run, you won't want to smoke a cigarette because you already got what you were looking for from the cigarette. Do I drink coffee? No. I don't need coffee. I'm already awake. People who eat the wrong food need coffee. If you need coffee to function, you're eating wrong. If you need coffee in any capacity to do anything, you're eating wrong. Proper bloke, someone says. You're always there, every time. Start of the stream, every time, proper bloke. Coconut water from a can is definitely... Yeah, you don't want to drink it from a can, but it's okay. Like, you have to, where you are versus over here, do you know what I mean? There's a transition. It's okay to have coconut water from a can when you're here, or even when you're here. When you're here, no. When you're here, but when you're here, yes, sure. So you have to. So that's what I mean. There's no blanket information. There's just wherever you're at in the process. You've been cleaning your body and you notice more mucus when you eat avocado. Yeah, avocado is mucus forming. It's high in fat. Any thoughts about Dr. Sebi's method? Yeah, good food. But the problem is dehydration. You want to rehydrate. Juice fast, juice fast, juice fast. Eating is different to cleaning. When you eat, your body doesn't really clean. When you juice, it does. This is what cleans you. This is how you do it. This is the way. It's not a breathing addiction. It's just a necessity for breath, because ultimately your breath is what powers you and keeps you going and keeps your energy field closed, so you can just be sovereign. So whatever way it manifests, people are going to be looking to keep their breath open. Do I eat the skin of the watermelon? No, I don't. What type of juices can you do? Any fruit juice. Grape, orange, watermelon, normal melon, anything. Strawberry, get creative, do whatever. Put anything in the juicer. Do I have experience with using electrotherapy? No. I don't do parasite detoxes. I don't eat to kill. They live in mucus. Just clean your body and they'll leave. What's the simplest juice cleanse you can do? Watermelon. The skin of the watermelon is the healthiest part. That's what they say, but why is it that I don't want to eat it then? Why does my body and brain want to eat the tasty sugary bit in the middle that's actually hydrating? What's healthy about it? What's healthy is hydration, electricity, and structured water with that hydration. That's what's healthy. Carbohydrates, sugar, that's what's healthy about a watermelon. Can you skip transition if you don't mind detox symptoms? Try it. Try it. Try and skip transition. You can do it. If you can skip transition if you want to go through months of discomfort. And it will be at least 3 weeks, I reckon, on a juice fast. If you can put up with 3 weeks of just, I transitioned and I'm on day 13 and I'm only just now starting to feel the energy benefits. So if you don't transition, it's a whole process. You can do it. Everyone wants to skip transition. You can't just overnight fix yourself. This is what I'm saying. You have to recognize the process. You have to be comfortable with the process of life itself and the speed at which your body can detox. Do I fast often? Never fast on water, ever. I've never done it. How can you escape the American diet? That's how. That's all I talk about, really. Do I believe in a final judgment and heaven after death? No, that's a bullshit. It's not after death. It happens now. You build heaven now. Human beings are immortal. Immortal. You will never die if you do the right things. And you're not supposed to ever die. The con is getting you to believe that something good will happen after death. It's going to happen now on this earth as you ascend your consciousness and reclaim the immortality of your body. You get your atlas in and you clean it and realign your body, and that will restore your immortality. It won't be after anything. It happens now. What do I think about vegetable juices? I'd rather eat vegetables, drink fruit juice. I don't like eating fruit. I don't. I'm not a fruit eater. I'm a fruit juicer. I've always been. Like, ever since I started this, I love juicing fruit. But with vegetables, I like eating them. I don't really like juicing vegetables. There is no worse fruit. Probably banana or avocado, if you want to call a worst fruit a fruit. Like, if you want to use that kind of terminology. Just because they're mucus forming. Insulin resistance, how to quick reverse. There is no quick reverse anything. There is reverse, though. There is reverse. This is reverse. There's only one cure. Doesn't matter what's wrong with you. Doesn't matter what you're dealing with. There is one cure. There is one disease and there's one cure. This is the cure. The disease is blockages. You feel like you pass out trying to juice cleanse. That's where you transition. What's the transition? Carbohydrates. Go to my YouTube channel, True Immortal. You'll find videos there about that. And other live streams. I always post my live streams on there. Alkaline is the way to go. Electric food. Exactly. That is exactly right. How to not gain weight during transition. You will lose weight during transition. You can eat 5,000 calories of carbohydrates and not gain any weight. Calories doesn't mean anything, by the way. It's just a unit of like energy. It doesn't mean anything. It's all about your body's ability to process that. And that all depends on your alignment. So if you get your atlas in, you'll be able to process more things anyway. But with carbohydrates, they're processed so much more efficiently by the body than fats because your body's a water system. It's easy for water to clean carbs out, but it's not the same for fat. Water and fat don't mix. Your body is a water system. So when you only eat carbohydrates, the body has a really easy time processing that food. So you won't gain any weight because your body's processing everything really efficiently. It won't hold on to anything. Do I think John Rose is immortal? He has to believe it. John Rose believes in death. And he doesn't have his atlas in. I tried to tell John Rose to get his atlas in. I left a big comment on his YouTube channel. I left a comment, hi John, like love a really nice comment, really big comment, explained the whole thing, and he deleted it. John Rose deleted it. He got annoyed at it. He must have seen it and raged at it and deleted it. So I tried to tell him, basically. I tried to tell John Rose. John Rose has given me so much. I tried to help give him something back, but he didn't want it. So eternal hell is false in your opinion? Well, false for me, because I'm doing the work. But it won't be after. This is what I'm trying to convey to everyone. If you want to be sovereign and not have to deal with a bunch of shit that you really aren't going to want to have to deal with, believe me, because I've experienced it. You're really going to be glad you listened to me if you do this. Let's put it that way. You're really going to be glad you listened to me. So, just going to make one now, actually. So, just do what I'm saying, and you'll see what I mean. But if you don't, I don't want to say it if you don't, but there is an if you don't. There is an if you don't. That's just the reality. I'm not trying to fearmonger, I'm not trying to scare, but there is an if you don't. If you don't do this, you're going to wish you did. Basically. So you've got to do it. There's no other way. There's no other way. I can say that with supreme confidence. There's no other way to clean your body apart from lots and lots and lots of liquids. And the absolute best way is the fruit juice. There's no other way. You could water fast. It would take a long time. But you can't do it with eating meat. You can't do it with eating cheese. You can't do it with eating any kind of animal. You can't do it any other way. This is the way. This is how it's done. What's the end goal for me? There is no end goal. Well, it's immortality, eternal life in heaven. That's a real thing. That's what we're doing. So there'll be a bit of noise. I'm just going to drink a juice quickly. Look, I'll show you how quick it is to make one. So that cup's empty. Just to make a cup of juice. Doesn't take long at all. Which is beautiful. Do I believe in religion? No. I don't believe anything. Belief means you don't know. So you can either know or not know. Religion is for people who don't have God. But it's for people who are seeking God. But if you have God, you don't need religion. Because you have a direct relationship. So what happens when someone dies? They come back. This is a roguelike. It's a roguelike. So you don't want to die. Why would you want to die? Don't even think about that. Just worry about restoring immortality, basically. And then you don't have to think about that. It won't be any of your concern. Man says roguelike. It is. It is. Cool. Yeah, just making a drink here. So I was making it all like in advance the other day, but now I just like make it as I want it. It's nicer that way. Cheers. Because this is pure fresh. I just cut that watermelon open, and that's is yogurt good? No. Opinion on ego death. You've asked that question a lot of times. I don't have one. Don't you like having an ego? Your ego is your personality. Don't you like having a personality? Don't join the parasite hive mind of complete egolessness where you're just a vessel that has no personality. Does that sound good to anyone? If you ask yourself honestly, do you want to have no personality? That's what ego death is. It's a personality-less existence. Does that sound good to you? Your ego is your physical body. No, it isn't. My ego disagrees with your ego. If you disagree, I can't watch your content anymore. Yeah, all right, you don't have to watch my content. Who are the little blue people? I don't know. My mate met one on DMT. He met like a blue person. And they were like big though. I don't know about little blue people. Hold on. Fruits are not natural. That's crazy. That one's a bit funny. I'm still gonna. Yeah, that one's a bit funny. Sometimes that's fruit and vegetables. That one's a bit dodgy. Wonder how that one is. I've been getting like perfect ones. Whatever. It's still good. When you died, you met the blue people. Yeah, the blue people are real. So no food, only juice. How does it affect pooping? I'm having solid bowel movements every day. Big solid bowel movements because it's old waste. That's the whole reason for the juice fast. So that's why people have like a distended belly. Like if you have a distended belly, and so some people have a distended belly, but they don't have any fat or anywhere else. It's because there's old waste in the gut. Your gut accumulates waste. So when you juice, it gets it out. That's the whole point. That's the whole thing. That's the entire concept. Would a water fast do the same? Kind of, not really. Yeah, not really. It's not quite the same. Is that coming off over there? Hold on. Something about that watermelon. I don't know what it is. Just going to clean this surface. So I'm chopping it on this surface that it's like a stone surface. But obviously people have had like hand wash and shampoos and stuff here. I've cleaned it, but I don't know if like the constant exposure to the watermelon water is pulling I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I need to get a chopping board. Are you sure juice fasting is good for moving waste out? Absolutely. I'm more than sure. When did I decide to spread the message? When I realized that I could. When I realized that no other person will. Most people don't recognize the situation, so won't share the solution. But if you can see the problem and you have the solution, you are obligated to share it. Where did I get these ideas or information? They're not ideas. The YouTube name is True Immortal. Yeah, they're not ideas. This is real life. This is real stuff. So you're just doing watermelon juice? Yeah. Look at it. Someone said this is a GMO watermelon. I don't know. Pretty beautiful to me. So just watermelon juice for 24 hours. I didn't say 24 hours. I'm on 13th day of it. Day 13. Way more than 24 hours. I could do this for 90 days. We'll see how long I do it for. Is a juice fast more intense than a water fast? Depends, because it's all about how fast are you hydrating the old waste. So if you're drinking a lot of juice, it will hydrate it quickly. Depends how much you drink. Does it affect your teeth? Isn't it bad to not chew for a long time? No, it's not bad. You can not chew for a while. Teeth are fine. Acids damage teeth. This is alkaline food. Do I do salts? No, I don't eat any salt. You shouldn't eat salt. But if you're transitioning, you have to be realistic with how long it's going to take you to get off salt, because it's hard to get off salt, but you shouldn't eat any salt. Salt is toxic. That's even Celtic salt, sea salt, Himalayan salt, table salt, all salt, toxic. Sodium is not salt, by the way. Someone's going to say, yeah, but you need sodium. Yes, you do. That's a mineral. Sodium's a mineral. Salt is sodium chloride. That's not a mineral. That's a different thing. It's a chemical. You need sodium. You find that in fruits and vegetables. Someone said need locking up. That's a parasite there. Parasites don't like me. You are weak. Oh, the parasites. They've been sent in. This is what happens. Parasites don't like me. They're going to try and steer the conversation in a negative direction, so I'm going to ignore them. If you see any negative comments, it's parasites, basically. No, they're not real people. They're like completely controlled by parasites. But I'm not going to turn in that direction. Last time they managed to do it in one of these lives. They managed to get me just talking about them, and I'm just going to ignore them now. Someone says parasites are just people who disagree with you. See, there they are. Look how quickly they all come together. They've been sent in. That's what happens. It's crazy, isn't it? That's what happens. People get paid to do that. It's actually real. They're not people though. They're completely parasite controlled. Look how many of them there are. What are my thoughts on dry fasting? The problem is dehydration. So dry fasting isn't necessarily the best thing for that, because you have all this dry mucus in there. If you dry fast, it's not going to address that issue, which is dehydration. You want to rehydrate using juices and water. Don't label them parasites. I'm not labeling them. I'm just letting you know. Yeah, that surface I just cut that watermelon on definitely had some kind of thing on it, like shampoo or something. I can taste like shampoo. That's annoying. I need a thing to cut my watermelon on. Oddly, I've been using that with no issues, but that one just tastes funny. I don't know what that is. Are your cats controlled by parasites? They will have them, yeah. How do I feel 13 days? Do I feel strong? Yeah, I feel energetic as. I feel you have more energy if you do this than you will once you get through the detox. You'll have more energy than you do when you're eating because your body's not using all that energy to digest the food. So you're just getting the straight energy and sunshine. You look like you're on gear, someone said. Exactly. That's the power of these fruits. That's exactly what I'm saying. You won't need stimulants or anything like that. You'll just be awake inherently because that's how you're supposed to be. Look at all the other animals in nature. They're awake, they're alert, they're alive. That's how you need to be. He's speaking the truth. I am speaking the truth. It's a way. It's here for people who want it. Inspirational work. Thank you. Can I talk about juices versus smoothies? Yes. Juices are pure juice, pure liquid. They don't have any fiber in them whatsoever. That's the fastest way to clean. Your digestive system doesn't have to work to digest them. Smoothies, easier than eating, but they still have the fiber, so they still go through the system. Juices are different. They like wash the system. It's a different thing. You make them so mad they pop up way more obvious than they normally would. Yeah, I know. That's why I said parasites don't like me. Yeah. He reckons I'm on gear. That's a compliment. I'll take that as a compliment. Look at that. Like, someone reckons I'm doing gear because I'm healthy. That's a compliment to me. Thank you. Do I believe in Jesus? What do you mean by believe in him? Believe that he existed? Then yes. You, what are my thoughts on vaccines? You don't really want that. It's like you can do everything naturally. You don't need a vaccine. There's nothing that your body can't resist naturally if you clean it. Basically, the only reason anything can affect you is if it gets in your body and your body can't get it out. So if you have your elimination channels open and you're constantly cleaning, your body will be able to get that out no matter what. So you don't need a vaccine. You don't need anything like that. Cool. There's always a certain point in the live. TikTok makes you drag a puzzle piece into a thing to continue. Should you feed your dogs fruits? Yeah, I know a guy who does that. He healed his dog. So he got his dog vaccinated, or someone vaccinated his dog before he got it, and then he healed the dog with watermelon, actually. Pretty amazing. Is popcorn okay? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Do I trust anyone? Yeah, I can tell who to trust or not. Do I eat moringa seeds? No, I don't really eat seeds, to be honest. I'm not really into seeds. Hemp seeds are good though. Hemp seeds are really alkaline and really good. They're high in hemp seeds are the most nutritious food in the world. And do I still recommend smoothies at all? Yeah, of course. Of course. Smoothies are great. How long could you go straight juice? I've done 96 days. I know people who have done 6 months. I've spoke to a couple of people who have done a whole year. You could do it for a long time. Yeah, you can do it for a long time. Do you still have bowel movements on a juice fast? Yeah, you have solid movements. You have old waste coming out. That's been in there for ages. I've had a solid bowel movement every day. I had 3 today and it's 11 a.m. Would you believe? 3. Solid. That's what happens. That's the whole point. Oh, they're all from Pompey. I know it. You fuckers. I know you're all watching. You fucker. That's funny, isn't it? There's Pompey people. I know what they're like. I know what they're doing. They think I'm stupid. They think I don't know about them. They think I don't know about them. But I do, and God does. And that's the truth. How'd you get all your essential nutrients? From watermelon. Literally from watermelon. Watermelon's how it's the best. It's the best. This has everything that you need. This has all the amino acids you need. It has loads and loads and loads of minerals and vitamins and all of the nutrients of the earth. And if you eat nothing but fruit and vegetables, think about the sheer amount of nutrition that you're receiving into your vessel. If you're only eating fruits and vegetables. I'm juicing like 4 or 5 of these a day. Think about the amount of nutrition that I'm getting into my body. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. And with vegetables, if you eat vegetables, so many minerals in vegetables. And greens like spinach and all of that. Your dog loves watermelon. Yeah, exactly. Watermelon's cool. You can heal a dog. Dogs are weird. It's like, what do you feed a dog? I get that question all the time. People are like, what should I feed my dog? And it's like, well, feed it fruit, because I know you can do that. I know dogs are omnivorous. Don't feed it anything artificial, but I don't actually know what is the ideal diet for a dog. What is the ideal habitat for a dog? Where do dogs like live? Like dogs are weird. Dogs are like hybrid, strange creatures. They're like 5D magical creatures. They're really strange. It's really hard to say what you should feed a dog. What about milk or eggs? Are those good? Not really. Milk's really mucus forming, and so are eggs. Eggs are acidic. You don't want mucus and acids in your body. And they're the reason that you need deodorant, by the way. Animal products. That's what makes you stink. That's what makes people need deodorant. How many glasses a day? I'm drinking like 7 or 8 liters of watermelon juice a day. Do you take binders when juice fasting? Yeah. Psyllium husk and bentonite clay. They're the best binders. Psyllium husk, bentonite clay. I actually did some the other day, and I took too many, basically, and dried myself out. They're really dehydrating, so you have to do them intelligently. Just a teaspoon of each. Don't do what I did. I took way too much. Good to see me happy, bro. Jack. Do I know? Who is this Jack? Oh, I know you. How you doing, mate? I wonder how many people I know about all you lot, mate. Fucking Pompey lot. You low-key beefy. Yeah, it's the fruit beef. Like, that's what it is. That's not bad, is it? From watermelon, just a few push-ups and a bit of watermelon. I'm not even attempting to build, really. Your body will just do it. Like, you just do it when it's comfortable. Like, you don't have to be like massive and like rah, because a lot of that's just water weight. Like I was saying, you want to build. You want to be lean, because that gives you, and true strength is different. Like someone who's really lean is always stronger than they look, because they have energy flow. What is heaven like for me? It's very fruity. Let's put it that way. It's really fruity, fruity existence. So much light energy. Thank you. What about the seeds? Aren't they bad for the dog? I don't know, because a lot of people say that things are bad for dogs, and I've seen the dog eat that. Like, people say chocolate, you shouldn't give it to a dog. I've seen dogs eat whole bars of chocolate and been fine. Like, it's all, whatever it says online is what anyone should eat. It's all just bullshit. Like, type into Google, what should I eat? What is healthy? It'll tell you loads of shit that's not true. And it's the same for dogs. It's like, I don't know what to feed a dog. I think they're magical. They're kind of like people. They can kind of eat whatever. Like, but it doesn't mean that everything's healthy for them. But dogs are just interesting like that. I don't know. It's a strange creature, a dog. Really hard to say what to feed a dog. Really hard to say. Someone said dogs are from Sirius. I don't disbelieve it. They're not like other animals here, are they? Dogs are like magical. They're like people. Dogs and people go together really well. For your dog, 3 days raw fruit, 2 days raw meat, 2 days fast after meat days. That sounds fair enough for a dog, I think. Ever tried watermelon with cayenne pepper? Yeah, I used to do that all the time. Why do you live in Asia, block capitals? Are you trying to get me back? I'm never coming back. True though. How do you manage the emotional aspect when detoxing? Do you eat carbs when you feel too burdened? Yeah, so I've nearly eaten a couple of times during this process because that's what you do. It's emotional. It's emotional purging, emotional detox. All these emotions come out. So, like even earlier, I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to eat, and then you just sort of work through it. I don't know how long I'm going to do it for, but when I do these until I can't stand to do it anymore, and then that's when I start eating because that's when you get the maximum benefit. You want to do it for as long as you can. Someone said Pompey what? What is Pompey? The Pompey people know what Pompey is. It's not good, let's put it that way. Nothing to do with me, Pompey. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. I don't know. I don't live there. I don't know what it is. What's this Pompey stuff you're on about? Yeah, you like that. You don't know what it is. What is he on about? Yeah, if you know, you know. It's a shithole. Let's put it that way. And I'm never going there again. So it's what it is. This man is absolutely glowing. Thank you. You can see a garter in his eyes. Who's that? Is that good? That is good, isn't it? It must be. I'm going to take it. It's good. My aura is cyan, a very healthy, beautiful color. Thank you. I know some people can see aura, so I believe you. Thank you. That's what you get aura if you drink and consume these. This is what you want. Look, this beautiful. Look at the color of that. Think about the color, the beauty that's going into my body. It's awesome. Do you hold your awareness a lot in your eyeballs? And why is it I don't blink? I get that question all the time. Why don't I blink? Why don't I blink? Because I have internal stillness. If someone's blinking all the time, imagine if I was talking and I was like this, and I was like, yeah, so what you want to do is eat a lot of watermelon. You're going to be like, this guy doesn't even believe what he's fucking saying. Like, because when someone's blinking a lot, it indicates that they're like battling something internally. If I have stillness of eyeballs, it shows that I have stillness internally. And when someone is directly believing what they're saying, they'll be able to look at you and not blink when they say it and say it with conviction. That's what it is. It's like people who blink all the time, like always ask me why I blink. Well, I don't blink that much. Maybe you blink too much. Do I eat meat? No, I don't. Can you see auras when you raise vibration? I can't. I know people can though. What are the binders? Psyllium husk, bentonite, clay. What else do I take? Nothing else. That's all you need. Juice, psyllium, bentonite. That is all you need to clean. You still don't know why no meat. It's acidic. It creates mucus, and your body, it gets stuck in your gut, and it rots and ferments inside your gut and putrefies and feeds parasites there. And it doesn't do anything good for the human system. So that's why you don't want to eat meat. Outside of the ethics of it, I'm just telling you from a pure health standpoint. Have I always been so open-minded? I'm pretty closed-minded, actually. I sort of recognize what's good and do that. I'm open-minded to learning new things, but I know about what I know about, and I'm closed-minded on that. Like if someone wants to try and debate about what is healthy, I'm closed-minded. I'm not going to listen. I'm just going to try and educate because I do know about food and I do know about what's healthy. It's very obvious to me. So that's not really being open-minded, but it is because I know that there's no other way of eating that's better because I've done them all. So I'm open-minded in the sense that I'll try new things. But I've always been like that. Why do I think they're trying to block your frequency? Why do you think they're trying to do that? You're curious, what is Pompey? Mate, it's not, you don't care. You won't like it. It's not the best place in the world. It's just a place. It's a place. It's a city. It's just a town. It's a city. That's all it is. It's not, it's not anything like, it's just a fucking, it's just a place that you can go in this world if you want to live a life that you might not want to live, basically. If I can put it that way. It's a city, and it's just not. It's just, if you live in Pompey and you're watching this, you'll be happier if you weren't in Pompey. Let's put it that way. Yeah, it's a city. Pompey's a need-to-know basis. Yeah. It's funny, like, it's just, if you live there, don't live there, and you'll be Kishti then. Like, it is like that. Like, it's like, this is a person in Pompey. Oh, I'm in Pompey. And then this is a person not in Pompey. Hey. It is like that. You just, as soon as you get out of Pompey, especially if you're from Pompey and you've never been out, go out of Pompey and recognize how much better almost everywhere else is. You will see it. It's like, what the fuck? Like, you won't be able to go back to Pompey. The only thing that people do in Pompey is get on it. Like, if you're a party person, and it's not even really partying, it's kind of like the way people do it in Pompey is kind of like the way I used to do it as well. If you're a party person, it's good, but what else is there to do in Pompey? Tell me an activity that there is to do in Pompey. Give me 3 activities that will keep you occupied for life and make sure you live a vibrant, thriving life, like in Pompey. There aren't really. Like, that's why people just drink in Pompey. You showed me we can be strong without meat. Yeah, you can. Absolutely. Tell you more about the breath and how you believe people who don't are being controlled. They are. It's just how it is. Like, you you need to be breathing into all here. And if you're not, then other entities are driving those parts that you're not breathing into. Essentially, you are your breath. Essentially. Mandarava, Pompey is Portsmouth, slang word. Yes, it is. Am I close with my parents? Do they follow my diet? They don't follow no, they don't do what I do. What is this shirt? What's this shirt I wear? It says, "This is the life." That's what it says. This is the life. How do you take the binders? Just mix them in juice. Just mix them in juice. Very easy. Can animals be immortal? Yeah. Of course. Animals do what people do. Man has dominion over the earth, and then the animals follow suit. From a spiritual perspective. Someone says our stomach pH is 2.5. Okay, speak for yourself. So once I got some pH testing strips, right? You said we're meat eaters because our stomach pH is 2.5. The reason that you have a really acidic stomach is because you're eating meat, because it's making acids form and the acids are sitting in your stomach. So if you test the pH of your stomach or someone who eats meat, they're going to have a pH of like 2.5 or 3 because they're creating acids when they eat the meat. If you test someone who's a fruit eater, the pH of their stomach is going to be way higher. And I got some pH testing strips once, and I urinated on it, and my urine's pH was 9, which is very alkaline. It was like 8.5 to 9. And I got my mate who I was working with at the time, who eats nothing but meat, to urinate on his, and it come out at like 3. It went red. Mine went like purple, and his went red straight away. I was like highly acidic, because that's what happens if you eat meat. You'll have a lot of acids in your body. It's not that the stomach pH is that because you need it to digest meat. Your stomach pH is that because you are eating meat. If you stop eating meat, your stomach pH will rise. You're an alkaline being. Eating fruit is stored sunshine. Absolutely right. Yes. What are they sending these Pompey people into your live or something? No, they just watch. They don't say anything, apart from Jack who said something. But I know him. Like, I know there's people watching, like Pompey lot. It shows me who's watching. It tells me exactly who's watching. That's what's funny. Like, but they'd never say anything. This is what's weird. Like, they would never say, "Wow, look at your videos. You're doing good," or any of that. They kind of just watch because they don't like it. They're like, "Yeah, I don't like it." That's what it's like. That's that kind of energy. It's funny. I'm happy to do it though. God bless. Thank you. Where is Pompey? At the end of the earth. Beach activities, you guess. Yeah, what? Like, what are you going to do? Say it's February. What are you going to do? Go down Canoe Lake in February and do what? You can do. Just sit on the bench and just be cold. That's what you'll do. Throw over a bit of bread at a swan and be like, "Oh, this is nice. It's cold. So I'll go home and go to the pub." That's what you do in Pompey. Can you just eat the fruit as well? Yeah, for a transition, you would want to. Did your eyes get brighter after you detox? Yeah, your eyes will brighten as you detox. Someone a minute ago just said he thought I was on gear. He just come in and he was like, "You're on gear." He was from Pompey, definitely. Like, he was like, "You're on gear." No, I'm not. But he's come and trying to detract from the conversation. You just ignore people like that and they go away. But that's a compliment to me. You think I'm on gear? Brilliant. That shows that I'm doing something right because I'm actually not. I'm actually just on fruit. So if you think I'm on gear, how good is that? Doesn't that testament? You were like to the power of this. If you actually believe that I'm doing gear, love that. I'll take that as a massive compliment. How to be happy in life? Watermelon. Watermelon. If you were born with green eyes and they turn brown, will they go back green after you detox? Yes. Your eyes reflect your internals. They're like a mirror. Do I eat or drink within specific hours of the day? No. Never do anything like that. Never with the moon, never with the day, never with the clock, never anything like that. Just with my body. I just listen to my body. Always listen to my body. Someone offering me something in that. Offering me something that they shouldn't be. No. You've never learned so much about health from a single source. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully you're doing what I've said. So I saw someone say that the best way to thank a teacher is to apply the knowledge. Someone said Pompey is Birmingham. Nah, it ain't. But to be fair, I'd rather go to Pompey than Birmingham, to be fair. And that's just the truth. If you've ever been to Birmingham, you'll know about that. So if you have more acid in your stomach, you'll not be able to connect with your true self. Exactly. Yeah, you're welcome, NZNKZM. Are nuts and seeds okay? Yeah, kind of. You want to have no fat. Watermelon juice and video games as a detox. Exactly. I haven't played video games for a while because I played Expedition 33 and it was too good. And I don't know what to play now because there's nothing. I'm not gonna. What can you follow that with? If you know that game, what are you gonna do? What am I gonna play? Like that was the game. Like I'm just gonna leave the games alone until I've forgotten what it's like to play games. Then I'll be able to play a new one. The Expedition 33 is way too good. Do I think modern human DNA can do modern physical labor and only eat fruit? Yeah, I was working on a building site in Australia and I did a 35-day juice fast. I was on like day 30 lifting heavy shit on a building site. I had more energy than any bloke there. More energy than any of them. They were just like, whoa. Like they used to call me Banana Man because I was eating fruit, nothing but fruit. But I did 35 days on orange juice and I was going to work every day. And I was lifting heavy shit on a building site. That's what I'm saying. People don't realize. What is Expedition 33? It's a game. Mate, type it in. Go on. Type. If you play it, mate. It's the best. It's like, it's not just a game, it's a work of art. It's the most beautiful story I've ever experienced. It's like, might be the best game I've ever played. It's definitely the best gaming story ever. It's beyond it. Like, it's better than most films in terms of how good the story is. An incredible piece of art. Absolutely amazing. You gave up dairy and eggs and you still eat meat. This makes you feel like you have to give up this fruitarian way. Well, you have to clean your body to see the benefits of this. If you keep eating meat, you're never going to see the benefit. You have to clean your body. You have to go through this transition. If you don't, you're going to be stuck there. And over here is where heaven, eternal life, immortality, all the cool stuff is. No more negative thinking. No more, just actual peace, real peace. But if you're over here, you're not going to have that. This is where it is. You have to get over here. Been playing Crimson Desert. Yeah, that looks good. It looks like a leap forward in like the technology and how, like, what games can do. Why are you not training? Oh, I'm detoxing. That is training. Was I a site labourer? Yeah, in Australia. Do I play FIFA? Nah, not into that. I used to. I like playing good games. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, FIFA's like pop music. It's like FIFA and Call of Duty are the same as like Katy Perry and Nicki Minaj. Like, if you like music, you don't listen to that. And it's the same as if you really like games, you don't play FIFA, you play good games. You've got to go. Thanks, Wendy. But yeah, cool. I'm going to end the live there. But True Immortal, that's my YouTube channel. Go there. I upload all my lives there and a bunch of other videos. So if you want to see more videos of mine, check it out. True Immortal. Thank you, everyone. I'll speak soon. Have a great day.